Welcome back, you guys, to the Average Bros Fitness Media YouTube channel, where we talk about everything fitness that has to do with the average bro, some new approaches to fitness that are constantly being created, and what is currently out there that you guys need to be aware of in the fitness universe, right? So today, there are some very unique fitness trends that have always been around, and in 2021, people are always looking for new solutions to upgrade their fitness or give themselves a new dimension to work with, because after the pandemic, we learned that fitness had to be changed dramatically. So nowadays, there are some very strange fitness trends out there that actually provide a very beneficial approach to fitness. Even though they sound weird, they actually do have some interesting implications when it comes to fitness. The first one is backwards running. That's right. We've no longer decided to go forwards when we run. We've decided that we need to go backwards when we run. A study suggested in 2011 that it is possible to use up to 30% more energy running backwards, which it makes sense because it is not something you're used to. Uses different sorts of muscle groups. So in a sense, it is definitely along the lines of varying up your workouts to the point where you're confusing your muscle groups more and you're giving yourself a new set of skills to work with. Number two, and you guys have probably heard about this because it's been making headlines, it's such an interesting approach. Yoga's weird already, right? Everybody is coming up with new ways to tackle yoga, and this one is no exception to the rule. It is called goat yoga. Goat yoga is exactly what it sounds like. It is yoga with goats in the room. It is definitely a very interesting scenario. There's dog yoga. There's a bunch of different yoga classes that make use of cute animals. So it's really cool to have that zen, peaceful quality of yoga and then marry it with cute animals in the room. So it just kind of adds to the whole joyous feeling that yoga is supposed to provide, right? If you go to these places, there's goats everywhere. It's so funny. It's such an interesting, odd approach to fitness. That's number two. Number three is something I personally would definitely do, and it is called surf set bar. So bar is obviously very popular right now, and simply by changing the environment with any of these classes, you can create a brand new trend, as it were, right? And so surf set bar is exactly the way it sounds. You are doing bar on surfboards. It's on surfboards, but then on top of that, the actual classroom floor is sand. So you're basically doing it on surfboards on top of a beach, essentially a man-made, homemade beach. You can feel like you're on the beach doing bar. It's kind of interesting, and I like it. I like that feeling. Number four is very unique. It is called Kangaroo Jumping, which automatically, without even reading the description of this, I can tell you that it is going to be a lot of cardio, because jumping, plyometrics, obviously is going to get your heart rate up. I think this is just a play on words. Oh, and it uses those special shoes that have like the jumping ability, right? It's kind of like an oval thing that's attached to the bottom, and it gives you a little bit of bounce when you jump. So it's really cool. That's not a bad idea. It's basically just a load of grown-ups wearing space shoes. That's what they're called, right? And it's disguised as a fitness class. But isn't that any of these fitness trends, right? Something interesting, and they just disguise it. The next one is karaoke. So it's cardio plus karaoke, which would be scary, frankly. You're not only required to just do cardio, but you're required to sing along with it. So kind of like a Beachbody thing times 10, right? Beachbody dance cardio on steroids, right? Is legit just dancing while singing to music. And part of me, if I put a little bit of thought into it, singing and dancing at the same time when you're doing cardio dancing should, in my mind, increase your energy burn, right? You're singing while you're required to dance. A lot of coordination, but at the same time, a lot of extra calorie burn. That's just theoretically speaking. I'm probably wrong about that. Next one is Skateboard Pilates. Understand, I read through these briefly, but I don't know too much about them. Pitched as an affordable alternative to reformer Pilates. Next one is, I don't know what this is. This is plogging. Okay. Now this one's a goodie. The name plogging comes from the Swedish term for picking up and jogging. When you put them together, it involves running and collecting trash along the way. Okay. So they're doing their civic duty and burning calories at the same time. It's a very nice thing to do. If people are willing to do it, then good on you. You're a good Samaritan. So that is picking up trash and running at the same time. I'm sure we could use that in some places here. All right, next one is morning raves. Not necessarily. It's waking up. Okay, so it kind of is. It's a pre-morning rave. So it's just a rave in the morning. You're dancing, you're getting into the beat. Not a bad idea. Every single fitness model out there has to post an Instagram story about them doing their morning dance routine, because dancing, it helps release all the good brain chemicals, that kind of thing. So a lot of endorphin rush with that. Be wrong about that, But that's what they're doing. So it's morning raves. That's one. All right, so those are your 8 interesting fitness trends for 2021. Go check them out, you guys. I could definitely tell you right now that bar class looks like the one I'd want to try out of all of these. Or the kangaroo jumping, because some of these things are, in fact, actually workouts, Say what you will about them. They're kind of dumb, but they are workouts. They will burn calories, and maybe, just maybe, it's an interesting thought because they add a new flavor to worn-out old workout strategies. So that's it, you guys. Go check out averagebrosfitness.com. Go check out the podcast. Go check out the BroBiz videos. They're all there to enlighten you guys about what is going on in our fitness world today and give you cutting-edge information from fitness professionals and people who have done the research, because that information is all the same no matter which way you slice it, and it's all free for you guys to use and build your own workout plan and become your own personal trainer. Thanks so much.